Hello and welcome to this week's weekly update. Yes, I've been up visiting my parents this weekend, and it was a little bit cold, but that didn't stop me again taking my dad out for an airing and uh, a shortish walk because his foot's still bandaged. Quite when that will stop being bandaged is anybody's guess. Probably the end of time, or maybe a little bit longer. And yes, I took him out for a well, walk, hobble, depending on what you want to call it, across over to the farm that does hot chocolate, and treated him to a hot chocolate, which he really, really liked. Not really good for him, but yeah, what's the point sometimes in eating healthy, isn't it? If you noticed, all the things that are not very good for you tend to taste the nicest. Yeah, we did that, and then went to the garden centre and actually brought some plants from the garden centre, as well as having lunch there. Uh, Usually just go to the garden centre for lunch, so it was a novelty to actually buy a plant, and brought half the card selection because lots of people and family seem to have birthdays in April and the end of March. So I suppose getting it over and done with. And then I posted one card, and it was £1.85 just to send a card to Australia. It's like ridiculous. A person in Australia who know whose birthday it is, your card's on the way if it gets there. So it might get there for the next birthday. And yeah, £1.85. There's no wonder people are not posting anything. It'll probably be going like Denmark soon, where I think they're getting rid of the physical post. Heaven knows what you do if you need an actual letter in Denmark. Be getting that way soon here, because it's really, really expensive now. I certainly will be restricting on the amount of Christmas cards I send this year. Probably go for electronic Christmas cards, which will be a lot cheaper. I know they're not quite as nice, but it's nice when you've got something you can sort of stand up on the windowsill and it sort of makes you feel Christmassy. But unfortunately, needing a second mortgage to do the posting of the cards is probably not what I really want. What else have I been doing? Enjoying the spring-like weather that we seem to have at the moment. Actually went out and tried the new bike. That was an interesting experience because it's been a very long time since I've ridden a drop handlebar bike. Nearly sort of like had a crash because I kept forgetting that I had to drop down to put the brakes on. Chain could do a little bit of and gears could do a little bit of adjustment, but it's good enough to get me from Manchester up to Oldham. Says he now. Which, when that happens, the train will come off and it'll all go horribly wrong, probably halfway between Manchester and Oldham, and I'll have to walk most of the way. So it'll be some fun there. So until next week, goodbye.